Hey there guys, welcome back. Welcome back to some more Terrafirmacraft. I'm inside the chicken house and fertilized. It does say fertilized when there is a rooster nearby. And check this out. 4, 5, not fertilized. 5. Looks like we've got 5 eggs that are fertilized. Those will hatch in about a month. That is great. And it just started raining. I was out here getting more charcoal. I was working in the forge room and I ran out of charcoal because I've been too lazy to dig out the charcoal for a while. Finally had to. Just made a new chisel and I will show you why I needed one. I needed it to change out this. It used to be that nasty brownish gray color. Now it's finally the black color that I like. And I think I'll leave it. It looks like it could take a lot more heat than the other stuff. What we need to do though is heat these two guys up and weld them together. So let me do that. And they're hot. Quickly. Oh man, I forgot to take them out. Take them out and weld them together. Boom. Grab this. Do this. I think it's double plates. I'll be mad if it's not. Yes, there we go. Bloomery. Okay, finally we've got a door that'll withstand the heat so that we can cook up some actual iron and make some wrought iron. So the next step in our metal making process is going to be to go find some iron ore. And let's see, what time is it? It is winter. It's the 3rd of January. I guess we could grab the donkey and head north and look for some iron deposits, mine it out, and keep working the forge this winter, and then in the spring finish the barn. I also want to get the white cedar, so I think I'll do that. Let me gear up and we're gonna head out. And we're on the road again. On the road again to look for some iron ore. Hematite or magnetite, or I forget, there's like 2 or 3 kinds that we can use. But I would also really like to find some olive trees. I don't know why I didn't find any on the south. Maybe they don't grow in the south, which would be weird, but who knows. Anyway, I'm gonna go find stuff. A little bit of rice. Boy, am I glad I have warm clothing on and that I'm not walking on foot. Just started snowing. I am way north, and now it's kind of frustrating. To the south, where I thought everything would be lush and green, it was just nasty jungles and barren flatlands. So I go north, and it's a freezing wasteland where the rainfall is way below, like the grass isn't even lush. So there's not going to be a lot of fruit trees around here, if any. I ran into some mountains, which I don't really mind, but I don't know. The only thing so far that I got that I was pleased about is I got hickory saplings. Other than that, not much great is happening. I'm going to keep looking. Hey, there we go, hematite. I am at least going to see if it's rich or poor or normal, and we'll go from there. Well, that was easy. Straight down and ta-da, hematite. That is the iron stuff we need. I'm going to mine it out. Woohoo! Here they are, the white cedar trees. All right. And I am back, and I've planted the white cedar and the hickory trees, and I've put the rest of the stuff away already, and I guess we are ready to fire up the bloomery. So the first thing we need to do is put a block of charcoal down here, and then Well, I'll grab a fire starter while I think about it. Go up top here, and we need to throw in equal amounts of charcoal and iron ore. So I'm going to throw in 16 of those guys. Or I forget the exact ratio, but I'll throw in 16 charcoal. I'll throw in 16 more iron. And I'll throw in some charcoal. I'll throw in more charcoal. And some more iron. And I'll just pick up the rest. Okay, so let's see. It looks like a stack and a half of iron went in, and I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at the numbers for the charcoal. And then you light it up. And then in about 8 hours, 8 or 12 hours, we will have a lumpy mass of iron and slag. We'll take that out and we will beat it on the anvil, beat all the nasty stuff off, and we'll be left with wrought iron. So it is hour 9, hour 10. So hour 18, that stuff should be ready. So we've got all afternoon to go do other stuff. And let's just check the GPS here. It's 2.9 degrees. It was almost freezing this morning. You'll notice the fruit trees are brown, their leaves are brown. I cut down a lot of the maple trees around here, so you don't see the nice red color, but anyway, it is cold. It is cold. I hope it snows here. That would be really fun. I could maybe go ice fishing on the pond. Anyway, I'm just rambling. I will meet you guys back here when we're ready to work on the anvil. Well, I can safely say it takes longer than 8 hours, but it is done. Let's take it out. Haha, we are in the Iron Age. Let's see if these guys are still hot. A raw iron bloom. No, it is not. It's got 600 units in there. That's 6 ingots, and we're going to need quite a bit to make an anvil. So let's rinse and repeat. And boy, am I glad that I have another charcoal pit and a half, because this stuff takes a lot of charcoal. Let's go up here, toss in our stack and a half of hematite, and I'll just toss in a whole 64 and get the leftovers back, and go down here and light it up. There we go. Light it up. And wait till this thing heats up. Okay, this thing is ready. I can work it. However, I am going to make another bellows. I got tired of waiting. It took a long time. I think if I put another bellows down here, and which way do I, I might have a little difficulty getting in here. Anyway, I'll do that later since that's ready to work. I'll have to, oh, you know what? That doesn't even fit in a chest. The nerve. Okay, well fine, you just go right there. And let's get this thing out and beat it into its separate blooms. Refine it. And we need to just simply beat it. 1, 2, 3, too much. Once I figure out exactly which combination is most effective, I'll start using that. Refined iron bloom. Split it. Now we need to draw. Punch it. Whoa, too much. Other way. There we go. Okay, we have 6 these guys. I believe you can do it 2 ways. Either in the crucible or refine it on here. I guess we'll do it on here because I don't have the crucible fired up. So let's see what we can do here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's too much. Ah, and it's not hot enough anymore. None of it is. I really wish I would have fired that thing up. Oh, I've got bronze in there yet? I didn't know that. How many units? 230 units of bronze. Well, in that case, I will fire it up. Because I don't want that in there when I'm ready to work with it. The disorganized forge room of iBLT. Okay, well, I'll be back once I'm ready to beat some of this stuff and smelt some of that stuff. I don't think you can melt it in the forge. I don't think so. Maybe... Yeah, I think... This is what I think. Don't quote me, but I think if this melts on the forge, you lose it. If you melt it in a crucible, it becomes wrought iron. But I'm not sure if it'll melt without... If there's no bellows on it. I don't think it'll melt. It'll say danger if it's about ready to melt. Let's see what happens here. This is all kind of experimental for me as well. And I need these guys. Let's get that bronze out of there. Does it say danger? No, it just says yellow, white. See, which is nice, which is why I have the extra one back there, because once you start working with wrought iron or higher, they won't melt in the forge like bronze and copper and stuff like that. They'll just stay yellow, white, right there. So I think it's safe to keep those guys in there. At least that's the plan for now. Anyway, let's let's refine one of these guys. Hey, why didn't you go in there as well? Okay. Didn't have enough room. Hit. There we go. Wrought iron ingot. Let's do another one. Let's see if we can figure out the combination, the best combination here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these guys. Let's go 6, and then an upset, and then 1, 2. Not enough. It's too much. So that combination didn't work. So that combination did not work. Let's try it again. Refine it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these guys. A bend and a hit. That's not gonna work either. Okay. Let's try, this is kind of fun, I'm trying to figure this out. Let's try it again. Oh, and speaking of which, ready for the last one of that. And done. Okay, I'll just put these guys in here for now. I don't want to mess with them. Okay, so refine it. How hot is it? It's pretty hot yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Upset. Hit. Oh, that's so close. That would have been so close. But no go. Too much. There we go. Got another one. We can do this. We can figure this out. Okay, let's do this again. Because this takes it over the fastest. We'll go 1 past. And then what about an upset like that? This. Nope, not gonna work. I shouldn't have punched it. Bummer. Is this hot enough yet? Yes, it is. Well, they're not that difficult to do, but I just wish I knew the exact combination. Let's go another one past, and then go hit. Oh, that's so close. I want to try something. We could probably take it down all the way and start over. Bend. Huh, okay. That combination might work. It's kind of weird, but looks like it might work. Okay, I was dumb. Now I have to reheat these. I should have, you know what, you can go out now. And I never even check to see if you can melt a bloom in there, but I'm pretty sure you can. Once this stuff melts down, we can try it again. But anyway, that's wrought iron for you. I'm going to make an anvil, weld these together. You know how to make an anvil. And I am going to call it an episode. Next time, we will just keep doing some odds and ends around the house. I have a few decoration projects I want to do this winter since it's too cold to work on the buildings. And I'm basically out of hematite soon. I'll just keep smelting it down. But either way, next time we'll work on making the house a little prettier. So I will see you guys next time.